I don't have a wet ass pussy. I just have a wet ass. All right. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Man-Child Support with Joe and Joe. Today's episode 7. We have with us in the crew Joe, Trey, Mike, Sarah, and soon to come Morgan. This is just going to be kind of the intro, so just we can just like
what's going on?
So yeah. So how's everybody doing? While I change the music really quick.
Not bad, not bad. Oh,
What'd
just
you
the
drop?
color I needed. Wow.
What was it?
Red.
Sick. Mike, how you doing?
Also doing good, just had some Chinese food.
Who would you get from
Lucky.
Sunset? That is a spot, man.
Without a doubt.
That is a spot. Yeah.
Don't go anywhere else.
It is like, and then people are like, oh my god, this Chinese food is so good over here. And then you have Sunset. We were raised on that shit too. At least I was. That was the local Chinese food spot for us. Yeah.
Fuck anywhere else, dude.
Szechuan pepper is good.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yes, Szechuan
Yes.
pepper is really good.
Yes. And it's closer to my house, actually.
Also good.
I live like 6 minutes away.
Hell yeah.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
You did not just
I did. It's just a shuffle, but still, I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for it,
Disclose.
but it's okay.
It's
alright. No one watches this shit. No one's gonna see
Yeah,
this.
nobody's watching.
Very good
Nobody
point.
watches this. Yeah,
I'm just
so it's
waiting
fine.
to like for someone just to create music or just royalty-free shit that I have to compile as playlists and something like that. And
Make it
Watch
yourself.
in 4 years, you're gonna get copyright struck.
Exactly.
Yeah, for like
So
one
But
of
that's
the
how
first
Noble made it.
episodes.
Open the fucking door. We heard holding on.
FBI, open up.
FBI, open up. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad everyone's doing okay. We had a pretty good day today.
Yeah,
We visited the CT Makerspace, our new area.
that's a fact. Yeah.
And Joe has to apply as well at some point in time.
Please. Yeah, do it.
Yes, he got the stuff.
He did?
Yeah, I think he is doing that tonight.
Alright, fantastic.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
good.
very excited.
Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
'cause
Yeah.
It's like, it's a spot.
They do blacksmithing.
Dude, you should,
What
you
the
should
fuck?
sign up just
Yeah,
to
they do
Do
blacksmith.
you remember
Blacksmith.
the part
I
where
can
I'm
make
not
a
creative?
sword.
You could
The
theoretically,
thing
yes.
is, you could just
A
have like
real
a fuck ton
sword.
of knives.
Do you
wow.
remember the part where
Could
I
use
lack
it.
a creative bone?
That's fine. Yeah. I can make you knives or something like that.
I was hoping you were gonna say that you could make me a creative bone.
I can make that. Oh, probably. Use like the metal shop for that shit.
I mean,
Wow.
Here's a
I
quick
would
plug
wanna
for the
have-
makerspace.
Yeah, Trey made that. I made a little site.
It's a metal origami swan.
they have a shop too, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really dope.
This
And
place
they have-
sounds very cool.
It is. You should come check it out.
And they have sewing stations too.
Mhm.
Pretty psyched for that.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't wait to do more textile work.
Maybe the audience needs an explanation on what the makerspace is.
No, they
Everything
don't.
and
No, you
nothing.
don't. All right, sorry, I'm
Everything
just
and
kidding.
nothing. Mhm.
definitely something.
It is definitely something.
Definitely not nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a. Yeah, sorry.
There's a lot of potential for you to make cool stuff.
Yeah, they got
You know?
this and they got that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Couple
And
of
they're
things.
pretty recent too. They've only been up for like a year now, right?
Year,
Oh,
about a year.
Yeah.
Got some stiff.
Made a bunch of face masks.
Yeah.
They would give me too much ready access to a 3D printer. I don't need that.
Yeah, you would just make like plant holders and shit probably.
I have no idea.
You
It's-
get like really advanced with it, dude.
Yeah,
would
you
make
get
like
pretty
the
complex with it.
perfect complex plant holder.
Yeah, no, Kevin and I agreed butt plug.
You know, apparently the material you're not supposed to use for that purpose, but you could probably make a
I
motherfucker.
was gonna make
Definitely
a
not
bunch
the
of dildos.
resin.
Yeah.
The
you
resin
can.
is definitely not
Yeah.
body safe.
I don't think so.
really doubt that stuff that they use is at all body
Yeah, I
safe.
don't think resin is
it's
something
not.
that's yeah.
It's really
It's
not.
really not.
It's super
But still, if you want to live
unbody safe.
dangerously,
If you want to die of rectal cancer,
there you go. That's the move.
That's exactly how I want to die, by the way.
Rectal cancer.
Wait, what if you put an E in the front of that, like erectal?
oh,
The cancer only flares up when you're bonering.
no,
Speaking
you
of
need a
erectile
copyright
cancer.
sound.
Oh.
In the car ride over when Trey, Joe, and myself were picking up liquor, we had
We got wrecked?
Yeah, yes, and a little bit, but we also had.
What do you mean a little bit?
Yeah, what are you talking about,
All
dude?
right,
I was
maybe
fully.
I was the one that was a little bit half chubbed, and then you guys.
Yeah,
were,
you're-
like, fully cocked.
Yeah,
So,
what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
mass, dude.
Yeah, totally. So the idea was, is it possible to cut off the penis and then use it as a straw? Do you think that is possible?
I'm gonna say no.
Well, I mean, depends, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the state?
So let's just say that you could maintain an erect
Like,
penis.
no, you're just like average guys.
Yeah. You know?
I mean,
What's
like,
average?
We'll go
I'm
like
more
5 to
talking
6.
somebody who's like not kinky and into sounding.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like either way though, unless you like solder off the blood vessels, I feel like you're gonna be drinking a lot of blood.
Well, that adds flavor if you really want it.
Yeah.
For sure.
What if we drain the penis?
Well, then you're just not going to be erect. But let's just say
It's
that in
soft,
this hypothetical situation, the penis just is always erect.
We could taxidermy it.
I
Oh!
think like
There you go.
humans are donut shaped and like
Yeah, that's true.
it's a hole to a hole. I mean, theoretically, like you taxidermy that, right? I think you could probably
MySpace
make
is
it
actually
work.
not relevant right now.
It's like.
It's like,
Mike, you know we're not talking about doing this too, right?
yeah, we're not talking about doing this to you.
Yeah, like you're good,
I
dog.
know.
Is it just more of the image in your head
I'm a very visual guy.
of a person just kind of like, oh,
I'm so sorry.
Keep going, please.
Yeah.
I mean, like
What you got?
theoretically, I guess you could. I'd probably have to look into it a little bit, but I mean, I can't see why not.
Yeah, I think it would be possible.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah.
That means technically, could you do it like with a whole human if you had enough suction?
No.
Definitely not like as a straw.
You couldn't use that as a straw.
I mean, no, it's too long. Like I don't think that you would have like the power to do
Well,
that.
What if we had like one of those hentai
Also,
dragons?
especially no. Well, I mean, if you have a machine of some variety, yes, but
Yeah.
like, just think about the fact that like it's a wider hole. It changes
Mm.
size
And you have to go
as
to
you
like the
move.
gut and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have like the long intestine, which is I don't even remember how long, but it's long enough to get named
Apparently,
long
like
intestine.
five times the height of the human, if I remember from fucking books.
So, like, no,
I can quickly Google search it.
do it.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, sounds good. I actually have like the ability to do that now, so let's look it
Pop
up.
quiz.
What do you got?
Is the colon part of the large intestine or
I
the long
actually should
intestine?
know this, but I do not know this.
Of the large or long intestine?
No, short or long.
Larger, short?
So it goes large and short. It goes
Yeah.
it goes large and short.
Is the colon part of which?
I think it's the
Long
short.
intestine or short?
I believe it's part of the short intestine.
I was gonna say short, yeah.
I'm gonna also say the short.
I thought it was long.
I'm gonna say long.
How long are
I'll Google the other one.
intestines
Yes.
in the human body? Let's see.
Yeah, because it goes through your small intestine first, then your large intestine, and
Oh
your...
shit! The small intestine, small bowel is about 20 feet long.
Jesus.
Damn. And the intestines are long, continuous tube. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
The colon is the major section of the large intestine.
All
It's
right,
the large intestine.
So it's the large one. Okay.
So it goes small, large.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was large, small.
Well, you were wrong.
Apparently. I should know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it goes small.
You know, the small intestine is where most of the digestion happens, and then
Nutrient absorption.
yeah. So like by the time it gets to the large intestine, it's like pretty much already poop, and it's turning into even poopier poop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Would love to hear it.
I'm really glad I took a sip while you were saying that. Yeah.
My brother used to eat while people puke to desensitize himself to
Oh,
it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch people
training.
like what?
You watch people.
Yeah, while Ben was in college,
Yeah.
he used to like snack while people were puking to like desensitize himself to it.
Oh.
Just bring snacks to Kagers and just watch.
He's in college. We always have snacks. I have an oatmeal cookie in my bag right now,
Yeah.
and a cookie bar, and a Hubba Bubba.
I'll say you're on.
What are we gonna do
You
here?
stay strapped with the Hubba Bubba.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Not a bad song.
Yeah.
Watermelon sugar low.
I don't think I want that. No, it sounds like it has the fake sugar-free sugars in it, and you know.
Like Splenda.
But
So-
to circle
What?
back
It's like
to
a flavor of White Claw,
Yeah.
like low sugar
I like how
watermelon.
everybody's about White Claw right now, and every single sparkling seltzer, or hard seltzer rather.
I don't get how people
Sarah
can.
brought me one, and it just made. I was upset. I made her drink it because I was just like, I cannot believe that you presumed that I would tolerate this.
Yeah, just hard liquor. It's nice. It's there and it works. You know, that's what I'm about.
I like a lot of things.
Tequila?
I really like seltzer water,
Yeah.
not the flavored ones, but just seltzer. And most other types of alcohol.
Or,
Hard seltzers aren't in.
yeah,
Not for me.
they don't really hit. You know.
No.
Yeah, but they're in
Hard
now.
seltzer. Like, I think regular seltzer doesn't really do it for me in general.
The
So it's
flavored or the regular?
like both.
She got me
Okay.
into
Yeah.
into just seltzer.
I love
Yeah.
lemon seltzer.
Yeah, I like a
can
grapefruit seltzer.
Straight
personally.
seltzer.
I don't know. It's just like for me, it's just like I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's very dry.
I understand.
Yeah.
My mom always had it in the house when we were growing up,
Uh-huh.
and we had shitty
Like no
cups.
disrespect to people who drink it, but I'm just saying for me, I'm
No,
just like,
come on, man, full disrespect, go for it.
well, no, but
Okay.
Sarah down.
Speaking of dry though,
Yeah.
how about orange dry?
Okay, you gotta remind me about what orange dry is.
It's like seltzer with pulp almost.
I don't think I want carbonation and pulp.
Yeah, I don't think I want that
so
either.
It
good.
ain't-
Does it taste good?
that's
It's
not
like-
a good combo.
Have you ever had an orange Gina before?
Yes, that's my shit.
So it's like a little sweeter than orange Gina. Which like you drink an orange Gina and you're like, this could be a little sweeter.
Yeah, but
Don't
have
you
you ever
think?
put vodka
Yeah.
in a Sunny D?
Actually, that's not
Well,
That
Sunny
sounds
D's
pretty
about
good,
as sweet as it
actually.
gets.
Yeah, it does.
Sunny
Sounds
D
nice.
is
Sunny D
super
is
sweet.
Sunny Delight.
Sunny D is like, okay, I want you to make orange juice, but don't use any oranges.
But don't use any oranges.
Yeah, just make me.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious. And also somehow a different texture than every other liquid.
That's actually very true. I remember having a very distinct
Oh.
texture.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like where milk is like
No,
thicker.
it leaves like a film
Yeah.
of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
great.
like
I love it.
Mm.
It's weird.
We give this shit to kids.
Mm.
No, yeah, no, I
Sunny
can drink a
D.
liter of it in
Sunny
like
Delight.
one sitting.
Hey kids, soccer practice ended.
Just
Want some
take a
Sunny
whole
bunch
D?
bunch of
Sunny
fucking
D.
sugar.
Oh no, they gave us Gatorade.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
They
But
gave
then
you-
it
they
made,
gave you all
like,
some
it, like,
Gatorade?
coated my teeth and it made them feel like super stinky.
Gatorade is good before a game. Gatorade is not good after.
But the whole sales pitch is like electrolytes, and you need to
Yeah.
refuel.
You gotta
you need
sweat it to get
electrolytes
it.
like
Yeah,
while
oh,
you're
really?
doing
Yeah.
stuff. But like, I don't think you want to have just like a sugar high after you've been running.
Fair.
Now, last night I was walking around my old neighborhood pretty late, and there's a Dollar General open, and I went and scooped a Gatorade, and then it woke me right back up. And it was like, I'll walk the whole fucking town, and then had me going.
I get like having great Gatorade, like if you've been like active for like hours and it's like you need to like replace like whatever sort of whatever you lost, like sweating whatever. But it's like I don't get people who drink it just on the regular. That doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
I had a problem in high school. I would drink it after
You were
school
an addict?
regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were a junkie.
A little bit.
Oh, but a Gatorade junkie.
A little bit. Took advantage of that high metabolism with that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm about to say, I'm sure it was fine, but I'm pretty sure you can't. After a while, you can't get away with that.
Yeah. Quick way to get gallstones.
22.
Really? Yeah.
I feel like it's starting to slow down now. Now
For
that
you?
I'm like I'm almost 25.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
See, I have to work for my metabolism. Like, I have to watch what I eat and like get active.
Yeah.
And like now I see myself
Yeah,
like
you slimmed down a lot, dude. You
I
used to be,
did?
like- yeah, you used to be thick. By the
Yeah,
way, I
I
had
did
a
used to
question
be
for you.
thick.
Can you grow like any facial hair?
no.
You can't.
Like, okay,
do you know how dope it would be if you
Listen.
could grow a mustache?
Listen.
Yeah, you
listen.
look great with a
You look
mustache.
amazing.
My
You
dad
look
has
sexy
this
as fuck.
family
I
picture
think you would have.
where he's standing with like a bunch of his siblings, and there's one brother that he has. Literally looks exactly like my dad, except like a head taller and the full stereotype Mexican mustache.
Love it.
I didn't get that
Amazing.
gene.
I know.
Not
for
yet.
whatever reason.
You don't know.
it'll
How
probably
old
come
are
in.
you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah.
My
And
brother's 28 and his beard is finally full.
My
It actually takes a while.
I'll
And we're
shave.
hairy motherfuckers.
I'll shave once every couple months, and when I do, it's just so I don't have a pedo stash, because that's all that comes in. So like, I don't need to walk around with this. Go away. But that's it.
Yeah, I would say
Serious,
like
Joe with the mustache.
I've noticed like when you start getting closer to 30, that's when it kind of starts coming in more.
Mm.
Yeah,
I hope so for me too. would love
I
to
think
hear.
it will.
I'm still pretty behind in that like realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta catch up.
I know.
I've been resentful that men are able to grow beards and I am not my entire life.
No word.
I feel like that's a whole aesthetic that I have lost out on, and I'm bitter.
Man, I always wanted to go
it is pretty
man.
hot. I can't lie.
Yeah, and you've had it for fucking years. You've had it since like high school, dude.
Like 15 years old.
Yeah, like
homie.
15 years old, the homie has had.
I'll be
like,
honest,
beard.
I'm a freshman doing like community service, like you know, in the front of the school, while the seniors are waiting to get like picked up during lockdown or
Yeah.
lockup or whatever.
Mhm.
I forgot what it was called. Well, or lockout.
Lockout, that's what
Yes.
it's called, yeah.
So they get to go early, but they were waiting for rides, and I'd just be like doing my shit, wiping windows or whatever,
Yeah.
and they were like asking me like, "Hey, you going to prom with anybody?"
Yeah.
Or like what are you taking? I'm like, I'm a fucking freshman.
Freshman.
Like,
That don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
didn't know any. I didn't know any upperclassmen.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I don't like having a beard.
You don't?
No?
Not really, no.
Can I have
Trade?
it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you want it, go for it. It's like,
Alright, yeah.
like I feel like the whole like infatuation with beard is like,
You look good with it though.
Yeah, you do.
it's like I feel like
It
it's
goes with
more,
the bare chest thing you have here
Uh-huh.
with your
And the
necklace.
t-shirt
Yeah,
and
with
the-
my
and the-
thought look today.
Like you're the
tonight,
most
yeah.
you're the most Rambo looking motherfucker.
But it's
here,
like-
dude.
It's like it was cool like when you're in high school and shit, but it's like I feel like now I'm just like I don't really care. It's actually kind of annoying at times.
Is it like scratchy and stuff like that, or like what?
that, and also it's just like
Does it get in the way when you eat
don't really
soup?
care for it. Not really, no.
Oh, that would
Well, at
be
least
good.
I manage
Yeah.
it to where it's like I'm okay with a stubble, but anything beyond that, no.
How long have you grown it actually?
I think I remember either last year or 2 years ago, like I was doing this thing with Devin where it was just like had this like No Shave November like competition where it was like we would grow our beards out for the month. So like I grew it out for a full month and I absolutely hated it. But the only reason why I had to do it was because if one of us loses, like we would have to completely bald shave one half and walk around school.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
walk
You go
around
to an
school
art
just
school.
like rocking that for the day.
You go to an
Why
art
not?
school, man. That's fucking amazing.
Which I was
It's a good
which is why I did it, because I was like, I want to do that.
good challenge.
And I ended up losing, and I was like, this is amazing.
By the way, we gotta
Did
do
you
the
do the
thing.
half shave?
Yeah, I did the hot shit, so like half side.
1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10, thank you.
Okay, go for it.
Did you ever bick your head?
Did you ever what?
You know, like a bic razor, like shave your head down to cue
Full
ball.
shave.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I love doing
I
that.
remember when you did that.
I miss it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
this
such a
is-
weird feeling.
I think-
to do this on your head.
I think when I finally get tired of like having dreads, I'll probably just do that.
I've shaved my head twice. I've never regretted it. It's my favorite, and quite frankly, if I felt like I could, you know, get away with having a shaved head all the time, I might do it. But also, I really miss ponytails when I have a shaved head.
I think if you're able to rock a shaved head, like you're golden.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I envy people that can rock that shit.
I miss having a bowl cut.
Mm.
That was a fun one.
Full bowl cut? Like, we're talking like
I had
everything?
a bowl cut, Jordan.
Don't do that.
I shaved the underside and I had a bowl cut, and it was beautiful. And it was green.
That sounds lit.
Yeah.
It was
I actually think this is actually a testament to how crazy I am.
What you got?
But I think when I do finally decide to get rid of this, I think I'm gonna make it into a performance piece where I'm just like I'm recording myself just like cutting off every
Yes.
single dreadlock.
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I can totally get
I've been thinking about doing that, yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
But that probably won't be for a
What you
while.
No matter what, you should film it.
Yeah.
It's very fun to look at.
Yeah.
And if you ever grow your hair out again, you then see the video and you're like, I
I also
did that
feel like
right.
it would be a very emotional thing too. I think so.
Oh, for different people, yes.
Yeah.
For me,
You'll be like 50 years old, your kids will be watching. It's like, hey, this is when dad shaved his
This is
fucking
when
head.
this is when Granddad was just crazy and he just like shaved his head.
I don't know. The older I get, the more I relate to 2007 Britney, and I've always had a just fierce devotion to her and protection over that time period. So, like, the fact that I can
Yeah,
get
shout out to
closer
Britney
it is
Spears,
insane.
man. Fuck.
Britney Spears, this episode is for you.
This episode is dedicated to Britney Spears.
I love her so much, it's not even
We're listening
funny.
to you.
Yes,
Don't let them
actually.
control your life.
Hey, bud.
We love
Say
Britney.
Alrighty.
To Britney.
We
Let's
stand
go.
Britney Spears.
To Britney,
What?
bitch.
Always and forever.
It's Britney, bitch. I should have some water.
That's gonna be the title of this.
Please?
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be It's Britney, bitch.
It's
Also,
Britney
Chris
Spears.
Crocker, really unjustly vilified.
Mm.
At least for the Britney show.
I remember him.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Leave Britney alone.
Honestly, yeah.
Just leave her alone. Man, like, remember those internet days that, like, those kinds of memes were coming in?
You mean like everything in the Pork and
Yeah,
Beans
no,
music
I-
video
I-
from
yeah.
Weezer?
I'm
Yeah.
talking about that gopher that, like, turns around.
Yep, that's in that video.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different one. Oh, the.
Wait, guys.
Alan?
Who's
The
that?
gopher.
Is that Alan the Gopher?
No, the
Jordan.
gopher looking for his friend Alan.
Jordan.
No, okay, never mind. Fuck me.
So,
I don't know that.
we're
one.
in the Manchild tour, right?
Yes, we are.
Do you want me
We're
to
not.
tell the Bjork story?
Yeah, that's
Bjork
what
style.
we're originally gonna open up with.
Right.
It's 8:16. Should we see where Morgan's at?
Yeah,
Because
should we
I
wait for
feel
Morgan?
like this is something that she
Let me-
would really want to be
There.
involved in.
Let me
if
give them a
possible.
There.
call.
Yeah, because if it's only gonna be a few minutes, then
Might as well.
Yeah.
it wouldn't be fair to just
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll
Next
just
time
we'll
on
cut
Dragon Ball
it.
Z.
Circling
Yeah.
back to
Here's
hair
next
real
time.
time.
Yeah.
Do
Y'all are
just
very
go
lucky.
back to her?
What?
What'd
No,
you
I
say?
said to hair real quick.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are very lucky that
Circling
y'all
back to
got
hair
grays
real quick.
showing. I got a lot.
Honestly,
like, on
I'm-
my side.
Actually,
Weirdly enough,
I
I'm
don't
looking
want that.
forward to that.
You are.
Yeah, like I remember in high school, like I had
Hey,
like a
you're
couple
alive?
of grays here and there,
Oh.
and then they went away. But I'm like, I kind of want them to come back.
I hope
You're
I
down
want
the
some.
road?
I want some
Mine
highlights.
like came at me like.
Alright, cool. We're here. We're saving a story
on
for
my
you.
side, on my head.
I can't even. You can't even see them.
23.
Yeah.
I was told
You
that
have like none.
Alright.
they're
kinda
coming.
breaking up.
I
I'll
can't.
see you
I
when you
can't
get
see
here.
any grays, dude.
Yeah.
You don't see any of them around here.
You have to
Alright.
get them in the right lighting. That's why.
Alright.
Like I see.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think like I see a little bit, but it's like not enough to where it's like.
I've been graying since I was 22.
I want my grays to come back.
Like,
When I get
I don't
old,
know what that means,
like
sir.
old,
salt
Shit's
pepper?
turning white.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
there yet.
You know,
I would hope
whole
so.
way.
Here and
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's how all the old people in my family end up. It's a white fucking hair.
Wow.
Yeah. My family grays early, but never goes bald, so.
Hey, gang.
That's the thing too, where I wanted to bring up a little bit, where it's like male pattern baldness. Like,
Are you experiencing it now?
no, but I was actually gonna say, like, I think out of everyone here is like, who do you think is most likely?
Well, my dad has a full head of hair, and my mom has a full head of hair.
Okay.
So I'm probably sad.
It's from the maternal line.
It might be
Really?
me only because both of my parents have autoimmune disorders of some kind.
Yeah.
That
Is there male pattern baldness on your mom's side?
yes.
Then yes.
Well, like we don't know for sure because she's
Oh.
adopted, but like
Oh.
she has what is it, Hashimoto's, which like if you don't like take the right medications, thank you so much. If you don't take the right medications, you end up like going like you lose your hair a lot faster for sure because it's like a thyroid thing.
Yeah.
Jose?
So my mom's hair was white, but it was kind of thin. But like you wouldn't say she didn't have a whole head of hair. Like it was all there. My mom's biological father, it was very thin. You could argue he was bald. But if I get my grandma's
I
hair,
think this is...
my hair will mostly stay here, but it'll be white. But my grandma and grandpa both had white hair, so it doesn't really matter.
Thank you. I was like,
Do you want to share? Yeah.
damn.
Oh no, I want.
I love this by the
Oh,
way.
sure.
I cannot wait to see it finished.
That's loud.
Here you go.
Wait.
Pour it.
That looks so.
This is a
I
mix
need a little
of-
more because I
This is a
don't
mix
want it
of
to wear
Jack,
out before I
Bacardi,
tell the
and
story.
Napa.
Yeah, but
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
I got
listening
you.
to the first installment of Manchild Support. Next with Morgan!
Hell yeah, Morgan's here.
I like that. That's good energy. I dig that. All right,
Asserting dominance.
ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2,
Uno.
1.
Perfect.
Fantastic! And welcome to the official 7th episode of Manchild Support. Today with us, we have Jordan, Joe, Morgan, Trey,
What up?
Mike, and Sarah. Everybody's gonna be chilling and vibing, and we're gonna have a good time. Whether we post the first one is up to us, you fucks. So,
And we might get drunk too. I don't know. There's a lot of.
What do you
there's a
mean,
lot of
might?
booze here. Okay, never
Yeah, I
mind.
was gonna say,
People.
some of this table are already drunk.
There's a lot of booze.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it right now.
Ah, down the hatch.
True.
Alright.
Also, thank you for sending me that.
As you want, no problem.
I don't know what you said, but I love you
Hey,
anyway.
it's
But
don't
yes.
worry about it, man.
Just let me know when it's time for me to tell the story.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Alright,
Cheers.
so-
Okay.
Joe wants to talk about Bjork.
I
Alright,
know who
Should,
so-
should we explain who Bjork is?
Oh, you don't know who?
Alright,
No,
alright.
we know
probably
who Bjork
do,
is, but
but
I think
I
our
don't.
audience,
I'm-
just
Oh,
for the
wait.
sake of setting up the story.
I actually don't. I'm
I
ready
can
to
literally
listen.
just say one thing and they'll know who Bjork is.
Alright,
Go for it.
Goose dress. Or no, swan dress.
Swan dress. Yep, there you
Swan
go.
dress.
Okay.
I don't know swan dress.
So,
I can look it up if I really want to.
Here,
Jesus
Joe's
Christ,
gonna tell
Jordan,
us.
what
Joe's
the
gonna
fuck?
tell us.
I know,
You
that's-
uncultured
Yeah,
swine.
pretty much, yeah.
Jesus.
You met Bjork.
That's my
okay.
wife.
Okay.
Dead ass though.
Please go for it.
Yeah,
Alright,
go for it.
so I'm gonna take you back to the year 1996.
Can I just, real quick?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just warning. This story is gonna get gruesome, so just throwing that out there.
It is?
Yeah,
some heavy
for
shit.
real. Yeah, some very heavy stuff.
Some
Okay,
very
go.
heavy stuff.
Like
Okay.
a trigger warning? Shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
our trigger warning. So there you go. Skip ahead
Yeah.
to whatever time slot.
I do remember
there you go.
that.
Mhm.
I don't remember
That
the
is
story.
Bjork.
Okay, cool.
All right, go for it.
Please go for it, man.
I'm gonna take you guys back to the year 1996.
Take us back.
Back before internet what it is today. You could not search someone's information and find it. You'd have to go to these very special places, get some very special books to find out some very special information. Now, back in the day, there were some people who really liked to look at celebrity magazines like Cosmopolitan and all that kind of shit. And once upon a time, there was this one man named Ricardo Lopez who used to look like this.
Whole name is a little.
Dang.
Ricardo Lopez. This
Okay.
is the guy.
That's actually fairly accurate
pretty
too.
cool.
Right,
Jesus Christ.
This is Ricardo Lopez right here.
Good Lord.
This
Yeah.
This
It might be,
Rest in
it might
peace,
be out
yes,
of
man.
focus, but it's okay.
So listen. Ricardo Lopez, I'm gonna tell you about this guy because this guy is the Bjork stalker.
Rest
he's
in
the,
peace, by the way.
He's the star.
Spoiler alert.
Well, I have to. Okay.
He's setting it up. He's setting it up.
I'm about to say it's
The story hasn't begun yet.
yeah.
So,
So like you're not spoiling anything.
this individual right here, Ricardo Lopez, was a very, very shy person, and he was very depressed, and he had a lot of mental things going on that no one can really pin down.
Would you say that would he be the then equivalent of an incel?
An incel and a simp. Yeah.
Okay.
The word
So
Simp
Just
cell.
to give a little bit more context. Okay.
right. So this individual,
Love a simp.
he was very shy. He dropped out of high school, and he was actually very good at drawing. He was a talented draftsman.
Shout out to our dropouts. We love y'all.
So hang on, I need to make sure that I'm not sober for this.
He needs to be lubricated.
Jeez. Yeah, I need to lube up real quick.
So
Give me
I mean,
1 second.
that's better.
Don't we all? Yeah.
So when he quit high school, he was he got an apartment, a very shitty, rundown little box apartment that he could live in for very cheap.
Where?
I forget.
Honestly,
Doesn't matter.
relatable.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It
Joker
doesn't
for
matter.
Everything.
He
really
knew
good
his
at-
name and was able to draw
really
him
good at telling
from
stories, too, by
memory.
the way.
I mean, maybe.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So his older brother, was a exterminator. He would go and kill bugs. So Ricardo would work for his
Yeah, of course.
brother exterminating bugs, but in his free time, because he didn't have all money, all he did was go and buy magazines, and he'd follow up on Johnny Depp, he'd follow up on Kurt Cobain, all the celebrities. That's all he had in life. One day, this guy sees Bjork in a celebrity magazine, and then
Did you do that?
That timing was perfect.
hey,
Keep going.
Sorry.
all right, yeah. See, when you talk, it fucks up my
Sorry.
timing.
Sorry.
Go.
All right, so one day this guy finds Bjork in a magazine, and oh my god, he doesn't fall in love. He shoots into love. He has jets coming out from his ass into the pit of love, going straight for Bjork, man. So he reads up on her, he researches her, he listens to all her music, he has favorite songs, and then he's following up on celebrities so much, and he's such a shut-in that he doesn't talk to anyone, but he lives in a little fantasy world where he's like, man, I want to influence these celebrities, I want to be a part of their life, I want to be in this little world where I live with them, and that's what happened in his brain. So then, he's following up on Bjork, and one day, there's a development he doesn't like.
Yeah.
You see, Bjork had acquired a boyfriend
Okay.
who was black.
Ooh.
Who this guy, he didn't really like that fact.
Real spicy.
And
That was
he
basically illegal back then.
right. So, remember, this is 1996. So he decided, listen, Bjork, I loved you, and you're gonna do this to me. This is unacceptable. I can't have this. You need to fucking die.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
I mean, not cool, but okay.
So that's what he goes to. Now, this individual has been writing diaries on diaries on diaries, full books, just nothing but how he fantasizes about celebrities, how he fantasizes about Bjork, how his family keeps bothering him, but he just keeps shutting them away, about how inferior he is. He has a big inferiority complex. And he keeps... Yes.
Is he aware at this point in time that Bjork does not know who he is, or does he believe himself to be part of her life?
He believes himself to be a part of his life, but that's due to his wackadoo fucking fantasy.
That's what I need to know. Thank you.
Okay, so, at that point, his diaries were only on paper, right? So, he decided, look, if I'm gonna make sure that Bjork dies, then...
He didn't have a live journal.
Right, well, that's what he did. He went and bought a video camera to be like his therapist. And he would talk about his plans.
Yeah, I know what I was gonna say.
Oh boy,
Continue.
Jesus Christ.
And he would talk about his plans, about what he wanted to do to Bjork. And he would videotape himself actually carrying out these plans. And, just regular things about his life in the meantime. And he was like, okay, this is how it's going to
I
be
see
now.
you're following my example. By the
His
way.
parents lived in Uruguay. This guy's from Uruguay, but he was in America away from them. Oh, that's going to sting.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, for sure.
So his parents were calling up on the phone, because they knew that their son had mental problems. So it's like, look, Ricardo, whatever you do, make sure if you love us, never, ever, ever buy a gun. All right? We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Hey, listen, if you want, you can come back with us. We need you at the house. It's no problem. Just get a job at McDonald's and you're all set. But then he's like, nah, I'm going to stay in my little shitbox apartment. So, here we have an individual who is a shut-in in his fantasies, and he wants to kill Bjork, and he's gonna film himself talking about it and carrying out his device. Now, you gotta wonder, how is this guy going to kill Bjork?
Is Bjork in New York at this point? Or
No,
is she still in
she's all the
Iceland?
way overseas.
Yeah, she's in Iceland.
Right. So, remember in
Where-
the beginning, I said that this is the 90s. There's special books he had to
And
go
real
to.
quick, where was this man from?
I don't remember. That's not important.
But he was from the States, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, this guy had to go to like these special archives where they wrote down several celebrities' addresses, but he knew that if he mailed it a certain way, it would go to like one of Bjork's employees, wouldn't go to her. So he found out a way to get it to her doorstep. So he's like, I'm gonna mail a package, a deadly package. His first idea was, I'm gonna send a box that when she holds it on each side like this, it's gonna shoot HIV needles into her hands.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I have heard about this actually.
But-
I didn't hear that part.
But
Jesus, what the
he
fuck?
called it the Master Blaster.
Oh my god!
Spicy. I'll give him that.
He's
That's very
creative.
spicy.
So,
yeah.
and remember,
I'll give him
remember,
that. I'll
I
give
said
him that.
this guy was an artist. He was a talented draftsman. He put his sketchbook to the camera, and he actually showed the schematics, and they looked legit. This guy studied law. He studied science. He studied all kinds of shit in order to get this package to Bjork, right? So, he figured out, okay, I don't have HIV in my own body, and I'm not going to go to a prostitute to get it from them. So I have to figure out something else.
Yeah, that's where he draws the line.
Pussy.
So,
Right?
what this guy does, he decides to like, instead, I'm gonna make an acid bomb that in the form of a book. In the form of a book, and then when
Jesus.
she's holding the big book like a
Christ.
dictionary tome, it's gonna hit a button, the cover's gonna fly open, and splash, acid's gonna go all over her face.
Jesus Christ.
So,
What a sick
he
fuck.
almost didn't go through with it, because when he got that phone call from his mom, he's like, man, I don't want to make my mom upset. I better, lay low and make sure that she doesn't get upset. I won't do anything. But he's such a pig. He's such a slob. He's so unprofessional. His brother has to fire him because his car was like a trash bin. So he loses his job, loses income. He's in big debt. So he's like, okay, now I got nothing going for me. I gotta go through with my plan for Bjork. I gotta do this. And that's when he fucking goes in deep.
Real quick, where did he work?
Exterminator.
He was an exterminator for his brother.
Oh, for his brother. Okay.
Right, so,
Gotcha. But you're saying for the most part, this dude was a shut-in, like he would.
Right.
He didn't really interact with people
His
that much.
brother would come in from time to time to keep tabs on him.
Right.
He had a therapist, but he kept everything under wraps. He knew how to talk to these people.
Yeah,
He knew how to
okay.
So
Yeah.
he's like, now at this point, I lost my job. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
get to Bjork. It's my only thing in life. I'm inferior. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a slob. I love Bjork. She doesn't love me. This is my only way to validate my existence. Now, he thought this ahead. He thought this ahead, and he was like, look, if I go and kill Bjork, they're gonna go kill me. But I know I'm enough of a wussy that I cannot handle prison. So, this man, in 1996, goes and purchases a fucking gun, dude. A stainless steel fucking .45 caliber revolver, my guy. And then, well, I don't know if that's the exact one. I think it is. But,
Alright.
What a pussy.
so, as soon as I mail this thing, I'm clocking out with a gun.
So you can probably see where this is going, yeah.
Right. So, what he does is he's like, look, I'm an artist. He calls a chemical company. I want some hydrochloric acid or whatever, so I can make interesting textures on metal. They send it to him, but
he doesn't like it. It's not strong enough. He's testing it on food. It's not really mangling. So he's like, okay, I'm going to try sulfuric acid. And this guy is low on money. He doesn't have an income. So this is what he spends it on. Sulfuric acid to send it to Bjork so he can fucking kill her for breaking his heart by dating a black man. So, the Ricardo Lopez, then he gets the sulfuric acid, and he's like, you know what? This is pretty good. This is good enough. So he does a dummy model with his, and keep in mind, he's recording all of this.
Yeah, this is all...
And his
So
thoughts.
He's probably had a
Just
great
to-
time with
yeah,
it.
Right, no, I'm going to get to that.
Just to add quick context, like this man would he would do like video journals where he would essentially
Like
record.
Captain's Logs.
Yeah,
he would basically video
Like
diaries
Murder
where he would kind of like
Mythbusters.
record this
right.
sort of behavior where it's like him sort of
I like
obsessing
that
with
Murder
Bjork
Mythbusters.
and him sort of talking about these kind of things.
Exactly.
All available online, by the way. God knows why.
On YouTube.
But yeah,
Don't give them ideas.
We
don't
took
watch,
Lucy down,
please.
but we didn't take
Yeah, we
that
didn't take-
down.
Listen.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
please don't watch
listen.
this. Like, first of all, yeah,
Escuchando me. Okay,
Continue.
I have a story.
Continue,
So,
please.
yeah, finish. Yeah, go for it.
he sulfuric acid works. So he does a dummy, and he just has water with like black paint, and then he tries it on himself, and then it splashes everywhere. It's a direct hit. So then he makes the real one with sulfuric acid in it, and then he.
Are you sure this is not me just in my studio? Sorry.
Listen. Chingada
Sorry.
Alright.
Go.
Okay, so
I'm a little loosey.
he says to his video camera, look, I have the package right here. I'm going to go to the post office and mail this. I'm going to take my gun in case anything happens.
Yeah, good one.
So then the next video recording, he is like, look, it went off without a hitch. I mailed it. I know what I have to do. So this guy is like, look, I did what I had to do. All of my work comes to this. And listen, now I don't have any other option than to just carry out the end of my plan. But remember, this guy can draw. He's a draftsman. He's an artist. He has a special way
Wow.
to do this.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
Right. No. You're going to understand later.
Please continue. Yeah.
He set this up. In his apartment. He wrote down on his walls in black paint, the videotapes across his apartment are for the FBI. This is terrorism. He writes it down on the wall. And
At
then
least he's self-aware.
he puts a canvas. He puts a canvas
many
on
artists,
top
yeah.
of his couch. Now that is
Hell
gonna be important in a minute.
I already know
I
exactly
think I know
what
where
he's
it's
gonna
going.
do.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
think
any
you all
of
know
this
where this
is,
is.
and I'm
Listen.
concerned.
Let Joe finish the story because I have my own personal takes on this.
Yeah.
So let him finish. Yeah.
Okay, so you all know where I'm at right now. He knows what he has to do. You remember I said he has a gun.
Yes.
He wrote, like, he wants this to get out. So he waits for his landlord to leave, and once the landlord is out of the building, he knows what to do. So what he does, he knows he's about to Kurt Cobain himself, right? He knows he's about to do it.
Yeah.
So before he decides to do it, he decides to paint his face, shave his hair off, and paint his nipples pink, and the fucker looks like this!
Yeah, he's got real serious man boobs going on, which I mean respect, but
I like how you prepared all these.
I know, me too.
yeah,
This is what he looks like!
It's only gonna get worse.
Jesus.
So he has a mirror, and he's like, yup, I'm gonna do this. So he sits on his sofa right in front of the canvas he put on top of the sofa. And then he writes down somewhere on his wall, the best of me. And then he puts on his favorite Bjork tape on his TV. And he's playing it. And then in front of his camera, he's gathering up the strength to fucking he's going like this. Everything. Bjork. His whole life. Everything he hates in the world. And he has the gun in his hand. And then he yells, "This is for you," and pop! Down he fucking goes on camera. Now 3 days later, some shit like that. One day, I don't know. The other tenants in the apartment building are reporting a foul smell. And then they report some investigators, and the police come in, and they find out there's a dead body in here. They see all the tapes. Thing is, this is about 24 hours of footage, my guy.
Right.
And then they have to wait through all of it, and they learn what's happening. And then they understand, we gotta intercept this package. And they do. At the last fucking minute, they save Bjork's life.
This is some good music to do it too. Dude,
Right.
Is that the end of the story?
No!
Oh!
It's a little bit
Of
more.
course not.
He's
So-
still yelling.
Continue.
So, Bjork,
Right?
she hires bodyguards.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
is like, oh, she sends a letter and some things to Ricardo's family, like, look, this is terrible, this is your son, this is all fucked up. She gets bodyguards for her kid, but the thing, remember how he was mad at Bjork for dating a black guy?
Yeah.
They broke up a few days before the package was intercepted,
God
and he never knew because he was so busy fucking making the acid bomb.
God
Yes.
Was it specified whether or not it was because Bjork had a boyfriend or
A
specific-
black
It was
boyfriend.
specifically like
Black
he would have been okay if the guy was
I
white.
have a lot of- I have a
Right.
lot of- I have
No,
a
no,
lot
and a
of
fun
takes.
fact, a
Yeah,
fun
because
Because I
fact.
feel like with stalkers who have those kinds of like
No.
breaks from
Racist.
reality and
Yeah.
those like kind of delusions, typically the offset tends to be a violent reaction to the person being no longer accessible. So
No,
just
this guy
dating.
dropped mad N-words with the R in the end.
Yeah.
I-
Fantastic.
I have a
I
lot of
understand
takes,
that,
but
but
I'm
I
gonna
have
let
questions
you
as to whether or not
finish.
the delusions, like, he's a
This is
racist.
the boyfriend.
Like, it probably didn't help, but like, I do wonder
core
if it
problem.
He's a racist and a crazy
Yes.
person.
Yeah, because like at that point, when you're that far removed from reality,
It could have been anyone.
Jesus.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm sure that adds extra flavor to it.
But, and I'm gonna tell you some things he said in his diaries when he was talking to the camera. He said
Oh boy.
he didn't want to have sex with Bjork, but he wanted to time travel back into like
Oh.
when she was a kid to make friends with her, just to hold her,
Just
just to hold her.
Excuse me.
Because he saw her as a daughter.
Oh, Jesus. man.
But he didn't give a shit about. He just wanted to hold
Oh
her.
boy, I have a lot of takes.
Spicy me, bro.
I have a lot of takes now.
Why are there people like this? Like what?
No,
Close
I
your
was
face,
gonna.
Duke.
I was gonna go into what.
Turn it up a little bit.
Okay, are you done?
Well,
Is there more?
Let me think. Okay, so I told you about all the fucking wacky shit.
Yeah, what you got?
His brother tried to check up on him. It didn't work. He did this without modern internet. He found out all the shit he had to find out. He studied law books. And when he, a lot of people who study these things say that when he's talking to the camera, he doesn't seem like an angry, crazy person. He seems like a normal guy.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
When he's not talking about how he wants to fuck up Bjork.
Mm-hmm.
because she's the trigger.
Right.
Yeah.
But essentially, you guys get the idea.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the story of the Bjork stalker.
So
You want to know?
Can I-
It went
I'm
real
fucking
left field
drunk.
at the
can I
end.
jump
I'm
in
drunk,
real quick?
man.
If you want to
I
stay
wanna
here
hear
tonight,
your
you can,
take.
by the way.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I said if you want to stay here tonight, you can. Just
I was
couch,
Calling you drunk.
couch slipping.
I'm drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly.
you.
But
You were taking shot after shot.
yeah,
I was
shot
like-
after shot during the
I was
story.
like, damn, Joe.
But real quick, I just want to.
I'm really glad you're drinking water now, though.
There's a lot of layers to this, obviously.
It's like an onion.
Yeah, there's
Just
too
like-
many layers to the point where it's like I can't
Let's pick one then.
rectify this in just one sitting. So I'm gonna just
That
say
was
my
hilarious to listen to, by the way.
I'm gonna
But
just say
fucking-
my piece.
Rectify. You rectify.
Thank you. Yeah, but
I like that you guys keep
First
going
things
for
first,
dick
I
and
just
not,
wanna
like,
say-
rectum.
this is why I believe
That's what I thought.
universal health care should be a thing.
I was gonna say the fact that this man was triggered by the debt and everything too.
Right, yeah, where it's just like, because obviously this man,
Had mental
he
illness.
had a support system too, where
But
it's
the
like he had his
pressure was on by
brother,
society.
he had his therapist, but that clearly wasn't enough.
Well, because he was in touch with reality enough to
Right,
know that
yeah.
he was of
Yeah.
concern.
But at the
Trust me,
same
though,
time,
you
it's
could
hard
spit
for
out
me.
them
At the same
pretty
time,
easily.
as someone
Yeah.
who also deals
You
with
can
sort
ignore
of
that really easy.
sort of things like depression and all that, it's like at the same time it's hard for me to sympathize with that, considering the fact that this man is also clearly was a racist. So it's like
Yeah.
my blackness can't exactly reconcile with the fact that
You don't
he
need
had a
to
problem
think-
with the fact that this woman was dating a black dude. So it's just
But like my guy,
You don't need to
not-
empathize. You can sympathize.
you don't even need to
Or you don't-
sympathize,
yeah,
quite
no.
frankly, because not all people who have breaks from reality in this manner end up like being racists and killing people.
right, yeah. So it's like
also-
he's obviously at like the very like extreme spectrum of that, and I
Yeah,
recognize that.
He's like very much an outlier. Like,
He's
Yeah.
just a bad
Yeah.
person individually.
Yeah.
Right,
fuck
yeah,
her, you
but at
don't
the
need
same
to
time, it's just like as somebody who recognizes like mental illness and also the importance of having like sort of the means to sort of take care of that. It's like it's a weird thing where it's just like I
I
can't.
think it goes beyond that. I think it's just a society. I mean, not to be like society, but
Remember
like
the
Society is a
Well,
thing,
no,
but yeah.
But I think it's also just the like it's not just the pressure of mental ill, like the fact that he was mentally. It was also
Right.
just like even if he was the most mentally sound person, just being alone in some shitbox apartment, like in a ton of debt.
Because you even said too that it was like when he was addressing people in his video, it's like he seemed fairly sound.
Oh, wait a minute,
Like when you watch the videos, he seems fairly sound, which is the scary part.
Not really, because he was always naked.
Well, aside from
that's an
that,
important factor.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that-
well, I mean that's pretty normal too. Where it's like I'll cross that
alone.
off.
Good grief, he's naked.
Yeah.
Like when I record myself, I'm usually naked.
No,
so it
because
doesn't-
he felt
I
ashamed
feel
that
like
he
we
was
can
fat.
unpack that actually.
So
Why
he
are you
What is there
always-
to unpack with that?
Why are you always recording naked? Do you want to tell us something?
Hands the mic.
I need more water.
Being
I'll be
naked
right
is
back.
fun.
I need
No,
more
being
alcohol.
naked is
Actually,
fine.
Jordan,
I feel
Jordan.
like-
Can you go to the
I'm curious
faucet? I don't
about
trust
this.
myself to make it to the faucet.
Yeah, he's
to
not gonna
refill.
make it,
I'll
dude.
do it.
He is not gonna
I'm
make
like,
it.
I'm blocked in, dude.
Here, you get the microphone.
I don't want the microphone.
Thank
yeah,
you,
but like,
Morgan.
but yeah, on a more serious note, yeah, it's like
Okay, so the thing is with
Okay, yeah,
like,
go for it.
mental illness, like there are varying types and degrees. So somebody
Mm-hmm.
with depression or even like borderline personality, things like that, you're not going to necessarily see the same expression as other things. So
Right.
I don't know what like this particular was, but the thing is,
Yeah.
it is extraordinarily hard to do anything preventative or treatment
And I
wise
just-
with people who are aware that their behaviors are distressing or alarming.
And I
He
just
went
wanna-
to great
Sure.
measures to
Yeah.
hide this and to make sure that people around him thought that he was okay.
Yeah.
He was a danger to society. He knew it, and he wanted to maintain his ability to be a danger to society.
And I just want to stress the fact too, where it's just like I completely understand this dude is an absolute outlier. Where it's like this is such an
It's Ted Bundy
extreme,
shit.
it's extreme example. I recognize that, but at the same time, I also can't help but feel like literally the fucking brother was had a fairly decent contact with this dude. It's like you're seriously telling me that the brother is not just like, okay, this dude needs to like go somewhere. He can't
Well, you
stay.
can't- it's
You
hard
don't
to
know.
force
You'd be
somebody.
surprised
If
how.
he-
All right, but
But
I
if
understand that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying
If
like,
he wasn't
if
in
this
the
is such an
apartment-
extreme example, where it's like you're seriously telling me that
Yes.
the brother is just like, okay, I'm just not gonna put this dude in a mental asylum because he's clearly
I'm telling you,
Okay.
the
At
brother
risk of a
probably
danger?
did not know the extent to which it lay. The
Mm.
brother probably knew he was a hoarder. The brother probably knew that he had issues with his like staying in reality.
Mm.
The brother probably knew that there was issues.
but he
I
didn't know the
sincerely
full story. Is what
doubt-
you're saying.
Yeah, I sincerely doubt, because if he was able
She's
to
right.
go to a therapist and to have that relationship and mask while
Yeah.
he was in
Yeah.
the presence
Masking
of
is a big
others.
thing.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It-
Yeah.
But it really is that type of
You wouldn't
thing
know.
where
Yeah.
they do mask when they're in public. That's part of the reason that he was probably so reclusive.
Jesus
is because he
fucking
knew
Christ.
that it took a lot of energy to keep up that front.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be around people frequently enough that they would become aware.
This guy
I
went
doubt
out of
the
his
brother-
way to avoid people.
And real quick, I also just
Secret.
want to say too, for those of you who may be listening, like if you're dealing with something, please, even if it's just like somebody you know, like it doesn't have to be therapy if you don't feel comfortable. It's like somebody you trust, like just talk to them. Like if you're going through shit.
Well, I feel like that's easy to say, but sometimes these people don't.
I understand that,
actively
but
trying to,
I understand that, but it's
Yeah,
still
there's
still
hard on.
means
Yeah.
there's still meaning behind actually saying it
Yeah,
versus just
no,
not
I mean-
saying it. Yeah.
at the very least, it won't hurt.
Right, yeah.
fucking
It's like it means something to put that out there in the universe, just to be like, hey, if you're going through something, just don't feel like you're going through it alone, and just feel like if you know somebody you can talk to, just like go for it. Because that to me means more than just not saying anything. Like, regardless of, like, if nothing comes out of it, like, at least it's out there, you know? But yeah, anyway, yeah.
What are you drawing, Joe?
That took a left turn at the
Here
end.
you go.
Yeah, it took very... I told y'all it was gonna be gruesome.
I
It
don't
was
know.
gonna be some real shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't die.
She died.
Thankfully, Bjork is still with us, thank God.
Adios,
I'll say, cheers to
To
Bjork.
Bjork.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
And also, despite the fact that this dude was a clear nutcase, rest in peace to this man. He was clearly mentally ill. I don't condone his actions, but regardless.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's also not a great person.
He's also not a great person, too,
Regardless
but
of the...
I also don't believe in speaking ill of the dead, so at the same time, it's just like, rest in peace.
Acid book, man.
There's also...
acid book.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Acid book.
Yeah, I can kind of get
You're
that.
going to hell.
Here's the thing. He was wrong about... He was wrong about...
nothing good for him in the afterlife.
He was wrong about it ending up to Bjork. It actually would have ended up to some employee anyway.
Well, regardless, that's between, whatever happens, that's between him and his maker. That's between him and his maker. I have
Thank you.
I'm just
staying here tonight.
I'm just a mortal man, person, but
Actually,
What's that you say?
yeah, Joe, are you good?
Do you want something to cushion
we could get
the
pizza.
It would
You guys
probably
wanna get
help.
pizza?
Yeah, do you need
Wait!
Yeah, we
I'll-
can get
But yeah, Jordan, do you need
I'll find some
Joe, do you
order
need
of
food?
pizza.
I would
It's
fucking
very
love
much
some
early
food
enough to
right
get
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still get food.
I'll
Like,
order a pizza. But
because
okay.
I'm gonna
What's
be
up,
driving
man?
home too, so I probably
May I
need food.
interject?
and just stress
Yeah.
the whole
I think it's
story.
interesting though.
It's quite a story.
Everyone, Morgan has the table. Yeah.
I think it's interesting though the racism. Sorry, gosh.
You can hear yourself.
I think that it's also interesting the part that racism plays in this, just because I have also interacted with an incel before, and in fact, when he was still on my Snapchat, he got mad once when I went to Goodwill with Jordan because he thought we were fucking and was
Was this
mad
a big
about
teddy
it.
bear?
No.
They don't like the brothers. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
what
was
to
a
tell
big
you. I was like,
So
what's
remember
wrong?
Wait,
Yeah.
so remember when we took
They
the
have
picture and
mad
I put on my
inferiority
Snapchat?
Yeah,
complexes and they
Yeah.
can't tolerate
So
the idea that, like,
he
you know.
literally
It's
posted
not
on
right.
Facebook about it and like wrote some like horrible thing about it,
Mm.
and I saw it because it's a public Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trey, can you restart the camera?
But
real
yeah, so I think it's just, so I think it's interesting that like in a
Just
lot
push button,
with
push
a lot of incels like that, or like people. I'm not even gonna call out that community because I don't want to deal with that. But
Jordan, just real
with
quick,
people
the
who
batteries.
have like inferiority
Okay.
complexes
Yeah,
and
still
have
good.
issues
Alright,
with
cool.
women, I think it's interesting that racism also tends to pop up in that.
Really quick!
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's
you.
weird
But yeah,
how
but, like-
intolerant people are super fucking intolerant.
Isn't it interesting?
How strange.
I
just
can
think
actually attest to that because, like, I know, like, I kind of had like a weird thing where it's just like I was hanging out with
It
a
is,
friend,
but it's
and then
very,
like
very
somebody got like weirdly offended by that, where it's just like, oh, why are you hanging out with blah blah blah? I'm just like, what's the problem? We're just like, we're just chilling. But it's like,
Their issue.
well, it's like we're good friends. We're not fucking, but it's just like
Sit
they
down.
felt weird.
Yeah, but
It's like this weird territorial thing where it's just like you can't hang out with
They
this,
think they own you.
right, where it's like, oh, you can't hang out with this person because
It's toxic.
they belong to me or some
Yeah.
shit like. It's like, first of all, they're single.
Yeah.
well,
Like,
it
as
doesn't
far as
matter,
I
single or not, it
right,
doesn't even matter.
like, yeah, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying for
the
this
sake
specific
of it,
situation
yeah.
where it's like you two aren't dating, and even if
he doesn't
you
know that.
even if you were, it was just like, what's the problem? Like, we're still friends and we're just chilling somewhere.
Like that. Even if
I have
you
zero
are
attraction
dating,
to this
you don't
person.
own anybody.
Right, yeah. So it's like, why would you feel the need to be like, hey, yo, like, why are you hanging out with so-and-so? It's like, bro, I can hang out with whoever the fuck I want. Yeah, it's like, you can't tell me shit. It's like, it's like, if you want to pull up and fucking catch these hands real quick, but it's like, we're not doing anything.
Really quick!
I mean, like, I
Oh,
don't-
fuck, we have to turn it around. 3, 2, 1!
I'll turn it around.
I got
Oh,
it.
you
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
Turn around. Anyway.
Actually, I should get out of this chair.
Honestly,
honestly.
Joe, I feel like if you were to get up, you would instantly just faceplant into the ground.
I
I'm
wouldn't.
concerned.
I'm
Joe,
a little.
don't tempt fate.
Yeah, Joe, just
Here,
sit
here,
down,
help me
bro.
pick it up.
Just sit
Help me
down.
pick it
Yeah.
up, please.
Are you getting food?
Yeah, we're getting food.
You just want to do pizza?
We're absolutely getting
We're
food
getting
because I have to drive home and
Alright,
I'm
so
already
it's gonna
feeling.
be fucking.
We want someplace that
Maybe
delivers.
drink water.
Yeah. Ooh. Fuck.
Never that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sarah, you may know.
Food will be good.
Try hydrate, please.
I will. Okay. Oh, good.
You're
Pizza that delivers.
Domino's.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
No,
Get it
stop.
right.
Don't talk.
Is there a Domino's on here? I
There
can't
it
get
is.
access to internet. If you get a Domino's up on
I want
Somewhere.
to sincerely thank all of you for letting me tell that story.
Don't
I-
thank me,
You
okay?
Killed it.
Joseph,
By the way,
You did a great job.
do not
Killed
thank
it.
us. You took us on a journey.
I love telling
the
the
story.
story.
I'm
No,
serious.
motherfucker, when you brought out visual aids.
Yes, motherfucker spent
I was gonna say, I was gonna say,
visual aids.
I knew
level.
the story,
Wait, did the
but
camera
you
get the picture
kinda
of his
retelling it?
nipples?
I think
Oh, I
you
got
gotta
his
have
nipples
it
right
on
here,
the
dude.
focus.
some sexy nipples,
Joe, if
dude.
you show
First
up
of
like
all,
right now, if you just twist
That's
it,
like the
like
most
right now,
hentai
that's
shit
probably gonna be
ever.
the best shot. Yeah.
that's
And
the
then-
thumb.
see it?
That's the
It's a big
thumbnail. First of
picture.
all,
I've seen a dick fucking nipple
That's
like
the
that in
thumbnail.
a hentai.
Man.
Yeah.
and I also
Why have I
just
seen that too?
Well, I
I've
like
seen a
that.
lot of songs.
I also just want to say I
hate
knew the
that we both
story.
have seen the
Like I've
same
seen the videos, but it's like
more
the
than you
way
think.
you told the story. It was like I was
You
hearing
and
it for the
I
first
have
time.
dicks.
It's like
That's
I appreciate you
We're close.
for that.
That's
I love
true.
you guys.
Did Sarah tell you that? We're Eskimo brothers.
Yeah, she did.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, isn't that fun? That wasn't on purpose.
No, definitely not.
It usually isn't.
No.
Was it on purpose?
Quite frankly, it was way too long ago for it to have been on purpose.
This dick
Honestly-
is so bomb, you gotta try it.
Whoa!
Absolutely not.
Wait,
Please don't.
I
wait,
want-
whose dick?
That's
He-
really
I'm
what
not
I was
gonna say
thinking,
anything.
though.
I'm not gonna call him
God.
out, but I want him to know. You know who you are. It's not that great.
I
Sorry.
doubt it. You tend to not remember the women that
Wow!
you
Why are you
sleep
gonna
with.
disrespect homie like
Yeah,
that?
no. If you knew,
Do you wanna-
know.
Oh, no.
Okay, I
You
need
guys wanna talk about?
I need context.
No.
First of
I
all-
had sex with a guy,
Okay.
3 years ago.
Yep.
Maybe a little more.
So
Morgan
Slicker's
also had sex
hitting.
with the same man.
last summer.
Wow, that recently.
Yeah.
I was hoping that his dick had fallen off by then. But he is a toxic individual who cares little for consent, and I don't enjoy him, and I hope your dick falls off.
Me too.
Yeah, we don't co-sign that, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Yo, Sarah.
Yeah.
I've like a
We
razor.
stand consent. Okay, there we go.
Razor here.
Yeah, I use it to sharpen pencils. It's
Excuse
pretty
me?
blunt, so
Yes,
I
that'll
don't-
It'd
do.
be
Yeah.
nice to kind of
Buddy,
shave off some.
No, I'm not gonna
I
threaten
have-
anyone with.
far more dangerous things than that. But thank you.
okay,
I
okay.
personally won't threaten any individuals, but
I was
I'll
just
say
saying-
that it was whack.
Like we could get it like the Nathan's hot dog restaurant in here. We could fry them up with the mustard.
Yeah.
If we're
Yeah, I got you.
threatening
Just
bodily
like a
harm on men that I've had sex with,
I
they're
feel like
far
we
more
shouldn't do
pressing
that on
people.
YouTube.
No,
Okay.
If this is posted on YouTube, I feel
we
like
need this to be
shouldn't do
wholesome,
that.
so then we can not.
Hey,
well,
Jordan's
we're
gonna
already
slice it up. I don't.
demonetized.
The
It
man child
doesn't.
support really isn't that wholesome. The man child support is a little bit.
I mean, we're not.
Yeah.
I mean, we're absolutely not wholesome, but it's like I feel like we still have to fall within guidelines.
Well,
I
yeah.
can't.
Fuck YouTube, man.
Okay, let's.
Fuck YouTube,
okay,
we're gonna
and,
bust
and
some
we're
fuck up.
and we're demonetized. Thank you.
Finally.
We
Thank you.
can.
Good.
We were talking about it in the car. We were like, we have to
Do
post
it,
something
do
on Pornhub.
it.
I
Wait,
wouldn't
wait, I
mind
will do-
exclusively posting anything on Pornhub.
I think it's good.
I will do
Yeah,
that.
same.
Yeah.
Me and
Wait,
Sarah
if you
can
want to
do
get
that.
me on camera.
Chief, the thing is,
Honestly,
like, we can
this would be a
post it on
perfect
both.
opportunity to start my porn career. So
Yeah,
there we go.
Hey,
There we go.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Did we order
Finally.
pizza or not? I'm
We'll
just,
talk
I'm,
later.
I'm working on it. You mean thank you?
I love you.
That's right.
We'll talk later.
We love you, Morgan.
It would actually
I
be
love
pretty
you
fun. We
guys
could do a
too.
sideshow. We still have a little bit of time. We've been
A
rolling for
porn
about
sideshow?
40 minutes right now.
Should
You're saying
we
I'm a
take
side
break,
chick?
Order food and then
Yeah,
come
let's
back?
take a break to order food.
No,
and
that's
come
me.
Okay.
No, that's absolutely me. So.
No, it was accidental, and
Are we talking
I'm
about
still
sex?
angry.
No, we're talking about side chicks, which I'm
Yeah.
definitely am. I'm never a main chick.
No, not one time. And
back. I'm never.
Whatever.
Fucking.
I feel like you're
side
main
chicks.
chick material. Can we just say that?
I
Aw,
agree.
Thank you.
Do
Yeah.
you like? Oh wait.
Said I'm not a chick, motherfucker.
Well, whatever. It's like I'm not. You know what I mean.
I
But
know,
like,
I'm just fucking with you.
That's
You're-
the
you're-
first
you're
time
main
you
material.
vocalized
There we
in,
go.
Like 3 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta focus on pizza because I'm not.
It was quite a story, I can't lie. I had
yeah,
to-
that's a
Dude,
hell of a
you-
story,
I had
dude.
to intently listen, and I was quite
Okay.
enthralled,
Yeah, you good?
to say the least.
Yeah. No. Up until we got into the pedophilia shit, I was like,
Yeah, that's where it was just like, yeah, we're done here, dog.
Yes.
Like, we can't continue any further, but we still
want me
did.
but I had to do it.
I've never consumed like this much alcohol
Yeah, I'm
once
like, I'm
before.
not gonna say
Yeah, are you
that.
good,
Really?
dude?
You know, don't
On
dox
Pornhub.
me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dox myself.
I'm wonderful.
I mean,
You are one.
Jordan, you should totally dox yourself, dude.
Please
That would
don't.
be amazing.
Actually, I've
Dox me.
I've
Nobody's gonna care.
lightly
I will
doxed
not
myself
dox
a
you.
little
If
bit.
he
I've definitely doxed
himself,
myself on
it's called
Instagram.
No, like
I just don't have like nobody.
If
I'm
Jordan
an idiot,
doxes
basically.
himself, is he technically
dude.
doxing himself?
Literally same.
Maybe.
I have no internet presence. If I got doxxed, it literally
Honestly,
wouldn't
you're
matter.
out of
Honestly, I
everyone
don't
here,
care if
you're the
people
smartest
find,
one.
I don't care if people connect who I am. I just
I'm
don't want anyone to
Not gonna disagree with that.
show up at my house.
As you shouldn't, because
Like
you're the
that
only
guy.
one
I
without
don't
a
even like that guy
internet
fighting
presence.
me.
I,
I mean,
always
like-
wonder what my neighbors think about this shit, though. They're like, this
That's
is
You
a
not
didn't
whole
wonder
other-
what your neighbors thought when you would stand on your roof and
I
scream?
was
that's
just a
different. That's
little
just me.
boy
This
when
is
my
like-
mother
hold on, I'm
told me
figuring it out.
Were you
away,
friends with Jordan for that
I feel like the
period
weird
in
thing is
Snapchat?
like.
There we go.
Wait, say that again?
Were you friends with Jordan
Alright.
for that period in his Snapchat?
Which was?
When Jordan would wake up every morning, go on top of his roof and scream?
See,
I
I
don't
wish
think-
I
I
was
need to be
friends
for
with you
Snapchat
during that
like
period
that.
because
That's
this
not
is
my
the
I don't
first time I'm
post there
hearing that.
anymore.
It was
Boo.
Thing.
like almost daily thing.
Dude,
That was pretty cool.
that is fucking
It
sexy.
was
That's
also
pretty
when
sick.
he
Can
would,
we-
no, Jordan would exclusively answer the phone during
Do
this
you-
time
And scream!
period and scream.
Do you not know? Do you not know how sexy that is?
Wait, okay.
I should
Can we
restart
take a quick pause just so we can
Please.
order pizza?
Yeah.
All right, we can actually pause for here. The rest will be the Patreon special. Big
all
thank
suck.
you- Okay, big thank you to Joe for telling us that story. Brittany bitch. Wait, it's Brittany bitch. I think
It's
it's gonna be the
Brittany
title.
Hey,
bitch.
Brittany.
Sorry for the weird man-child support, but that's what you get.
I
Now
love
on
this
Pornhub.
song.
This is what you get, dog. Like,
Now Pornhub exclusive.
All right,
Honestly,
the
we
rest
love
is gonna
you.
be actually
Um,
on Pornhub, and it's gonna be the Patreon special. So make sure to pay up and tip.
subscribe to our OnlyFans. Thank you.
Soon to come, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Alright. How do we
See
want
my
the
One
crust?
day, you mean
How do
tomorrow?
we want
But
crust?
if
They have different kinds of crust.
Crust. Thin crust or handmade?
Handmade.
Handmade.
honestly, whatever you guys get, I'm all for it. I don't care.
Well
Okay.
done.
Well, right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything to sober me up because I'm feeling it right now.
Yo,
What do we
you
want-
need
wait,
to
what
get
do we want
sobered
on
up.
it? I'm just gonna put whatever.
Lightweights.
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
I'm an incredible
Oh,
lightweight.
I'm-
This is all I've had.
Sure.
And I've been working
I'm just
on
gonna
it
be
this
100%
whole time.
transparent. I'm absolutely a lightweight, and I'm not apologetic
That's
about
fine.
it.
I'm
You're
ordering
a
some-
lightweight.
Here you have
Yes.
the
I
couch.
wish I could do that.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
Yes.
Jordan, you want
I
pepperoni?
think you're like a
Pepperoni.
tier below me, but like
I'm
we're
full of
basically in the
shit,
same
but, like, I
ballpark.
should be
I accept that.
Cause like
Alright.
I don't really
Alright,
drink that
Where's the
often,
microphone?
I don't drink at all.
My,
man.
my dad.
and also I don't
Hey,
eat
do
food
we
that
like-
often.
Hey! Do you like
Okay,
mushrooms?
sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Literally, I
Joe?
don't. Literally, whatever
I'm
you get, I don't
indifferent.
care.
If it's
Food
food, it's
allergies?
going
I'll
in.
do half.
Can we
I'm not
please
allergic
just sign off?
Yeah, we signed off.
I thought we
already.
did.
We did it. That was
All right.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for viewing
You
this.
suck.
The,
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Unsubscribe, dislike.
Yeah.
thank you for viewing this
Don't
episode of Manchild Support
stop
episode 7. It's
celebrities.
pretty
We
big,
should
fucking
get at
awesome.
least
Somebody simp
500
on Joe.
dislikes on this
Somebody
video.
be
Thank
Joe's
you.
simp.
We're gonna get progressively more drunk and then post the rest on Pornhub. We'll catch you guys later. Make sure to sign up for our Patreon. Again, it's been Trey.
Sign up
Joe,
for my OnlyFans.
Morgan,
Thank you.
Mike,
I post nudes.
Sarah,
Thank you.
and Jordan.
I have a message for the people.
Oh, please, do you want to use the microphone?
Go for it.
Yeah.
You
sure.
got it. Just watch the
It's
box.
about to get wild.
Stand up.
Yo, I need you guys to listen to me real quick.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure you're in the
Please.
shot.
So-
You're not right now.
Sun us right now.
It's fine to be attracted to people,
Yes.
but
Continue.
it's not fine to want to hurt them.
Good.
It's not fine to leave your mental illnesses unchecked.
Also true.
If you have that shit,
Yeah.
make sure you talk to a professional honestly, okay? This was an entertaining story given, but I don't want anyone pulling this shit again.
go for it.
So, if you feel like you have it hard in life, you gotta talk about it. You understand me? Yes or no, okay? You understand? Okay, so no more excuses. You understand? Don't fucking do this. Don't fucking do it, okay? Okay, good. I just wanted to give you the message. I believe in you. Whatever mental shit you're going through, you're gonna go through it, okay? You're gonna come out on top. You're gonna conquer. But you have to take the responsibility and talk to a professional, okay? That's what you gotta do. Or if you don't have the money, talk to a cool friend. They'll listen to you, okay? You're not alone. No one's fucking alone, okay? Okay.
Heard.
Okay.
Alright, give it a try.
Yeah, real quick. I
Trey-
just want
Trey has a-
to. Yeah, I just
No,
want
for
to.
you, it has to be a whole.
Okay, real quick, just to piggyback off of what Joe just said. Yeah, absolutely. If you're going through something, you're not alone. But please seek help if you need it. We stand universal health care. We stand consent. We stand
Are you gonna be like?
just not being an
Yeah, we
asshole.
had the red apples.
But more than anything, We stand Britney Spears. Thank you.
And washing your ass.
And washing your ass.
Wash
Thank you,
your ass.
Trey,
We'll catch
for
you
that
guys later.
beautiful conclusion.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we're done now.
I have
Thank
one
you.
last sip in here.
Sounds good.